Hey guys! Oh, there's a character card. Apologies. Press an extra button. Hi guys!
Whoopsies.
Welcome to Divide and Conquer's Sacred World. This is a 5th edition game based on the Pathfinder Inner Seas, using the Greyhawk Pantheon, a little bit of Tal'Dorei, Innistrad, Ravnica, all into one campaign. Letting you guys know that our Coleton boy will be here as soon as he can. PT was a lot longer than he anticipated.
Fine as fast as he can.
Yes, Paylor is going to let him free as soon as that's available.
Yes.
I should put my phone on not vibrate.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa, man. TMI.
Sometimes you gotta let it vibrate, you know. What?
Not even at 5 minutes.
I said nothing vulgar. You said you have to let your phone vibrate sometimes. Hey everybody, it's Friday. I'm excited. New chapter. It's gonna be a doozy.
A doozy.
I love the.
Oh yeah.
I love introductions. They're always fun. So let's go through our normal announce, and then we'll intro and get into it. First of all, letting you guys know that we have merch down below. Look at this.
We've got new merch!
T-shirt. Yes, we do. We have a new spine roll smooth operator tee, which if I think today or tomorrow will be the last day that it's on sale for $13, so you should go get it. The info is down below. Please just go to the link and there you go. Also, speaking of discounts, our friends at Talent Claw have an amazing code, which you get 10% off if you type in Divine Conquer, which make amazing dice vaults and dice trays and DM screens and dice and spell slot holders. You name it, they do it. Unless they don't do it, then name it and they'll do it. I'm putting way too much work into Anthony's world. Ja. They're pretty cool. Again, just 10% off if you use the code Divine Conquer. The Etsy information is down below. Our bros, is the chapter 3 that came out?
No. So chapter 3's been out for this week. Yes. Yeah. But as it goes, we update bi-weekly for the Alistair comic. So Monday, Webtoon got updated with our chapter 3 of the comic. And today, if you're a patron, you got an email showing the behind the scenes of Lynn and I's process when it comes to putting together a chapter for a comic, and you might have gotten some sneak peeks at panels of chapters to come. Of chapters to come, people to meet, and all that good stuff. So even if we're updating bi-weekly, we're always updating our Patreon weeks. So if you want to subscribe to our Patreon, it's as little as $1 a month. Our link is down below. You get access to the comic early, so on Friday nights you'll get the chapter, the new chapter release before everyone else on Webtoon. So that's pretty cool. You get, as I said, behind the scenes. You get sneak peeks. So depending on what tier you are, you get character profiles, and if you're a part of our Zesty tier, you get some zesty art that doesn't quite grace the public internet.
But it does grace a man with a grace.
It does disgrace.
Yes, it does disgrace. That's good.
Disgrace has yet to make it into the zesty tier.
Oh wait, is that their ship name? Disgrace?
Yes, it is.
That's why I said it.
Chef's kiss. That's great.
Thank you. We wrote it ourselves.
Oh, nice. It's great when the artists do fanfic of their characters.
Because we're the only ones feeding ourselves here.
Do you pay the $13 a month to watch your
I pay $13 a month to watch myself draw the art, yes.
Great. That's where it counts. Oh man.
But yeah, so you got the Patreon, you got your sneak peek for this week, and next week you'll be getting chapter 4 on Friday. So
excited.
Stay tuned for that.
I am legit excited.
I'm so excited for this chapter. This was a fun chapter to write, so I'm legitimately excited. And the chapter after that is one of my favorites because I got to help board it.
Nice. But all the information is down below, letting you guys know that we're still transitioning and moving things forward to our sister YouTube channels. Divine Play, which is our Let's Play channel, and then Divine Intervention, which is our just passion and personal stuff that we kind of just dump into one location. So we'll be doing a little bit of maintenance for the next month or so for that, but everything should be on the roll. The links to the YouTube channels are down below. Facebook and Instagram are set up for those as well, so follow us there. And I believe that's it for all announcements.
For all announcements. Right.
Right, trying to get into character.
Right, get right into character now.
Get right into character for one of the people. So it's you have no idea how much I tried to use net voice and it wasn't correct, but we'll go with it. Hey guys, I am Le Jesus. I'll be y'all's dungeon master for 2 nights. Unlike Mondays. Down below is a Jeremiah. Who will you be playing tonight?
I am playing Rognarv, full metal, kind of panicking. At least we're not in the Underdark anymore.
Yes.
And I am a dwarven artificer with Bram, who is moving.
Bram
is moving with a pocket elf.
Yes, that's also true.
Oh yeah, pocket elf.
And then we have a Vic. Who are you playing tonight?
Hi, I am Vic, and I will be playing West, the human barbarian warlock, and I DM on Monday nights. Thank you.
Yeah, that's the other DM.
This coming Monday, to be exact.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was giving you a shout out, bro. And Dickie, who shall you be playing?
I'll be playing Death, the mighty dwarven fighter, Elka.
All the beautiful things.
Yes, his extensive list of titles is
yes. He's gonna.
I feel like if he has a business card, it's just a mini scroll that just like.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, it's just a scroll of all his achievements and accomplishments and things he can do as his services.
My card.
And Tabby, who shall you be playing tonight?
Hey guys, I'm Tabatha. I will be playing Cole, the Tiefling Cleric of Farlagon. I don't have any fun facts about Cole right now. He's just happy to be out of the Underdark.
He's great at trivia night.
We know this.
Yeah. And that's my fun fact about Cole.
It's a good fun fact. And with that, let's roll that intro, shall we? Hey guys, that was almost perfect. We're trying out a new thing.
Beautiful.
That was I loved it. Seamless. Perfect. So let's as I was excited about testing out a new toy that I have. Let's
ride the hype. Ride it. Ride that hype.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's
ride that hype toy.
I will. Is it hand cranked? So recapping. Oh, there's an echo.
Echo!
Oh, there we go. It's gone. So, recapping what happened last time. The Elysian Vagabonds and our bag of beans went on a 2-month journey into the Underdark, facing Duragar, a fire giant king, who was a little hard to kill. Took a while to do so, but you guys faced and conquered a necropolis of drow, a hag of Lamash too. You guys faced a royal aboleth. You guys went through a city that was overtaken by said aboleth. Went to a demiplane. Killed a death kiss. And tangled for a brief second with the Death Tyrant. With the mission to save your friends. Some fell, as your burglar friend Ariell fell under the conflict. Several Durgars that were not really friends, but acquaintances, or at least tag-along. Senvin, unfortunately, was not able to escape. Even if you wanted to, the Rift Spear could only hold so many. And Ariell's temporal petrified body is still there. Rescuing a unpetrified Reefer and a still petrified but immobile at the moment Carabao in the Underdark. Oh, also with a long list of friends that you guys rescued and met and new acquaintances, a young, well, in relative terms, young, 30s or so, Artificer half-elf by the name of Raphanis, who looks oddly similar to West. This is a little up there. But in the dangers of the Underdark, facing collapsing tunnels, lava flows, learning that the Lamashtu hags, the cult Lamashtu, has been there always. Learning from the now dead king of the fire giants that a lot of, as he would call big movers, dragons and titans in their own rights, these giant kins and also giants, haven't either been killed or pacified, or something has happened to pluck them out of the board and letting a lot of what he would call savage races run free. But you got your friends back, breaking the Rift Spear and collapsing it together, casting the teleportation spell, one-time use within that magic item, as you guys teleported to the outskirts of Whitestone in this odd little bowl with a brawl with Goliaths littered the area. And one old man Goliath with a large, I said crow last time, it should be raven, and has to be a raven.
Has to be a raven specifically.
Has to be a raven specifically. Still left there, in atop of a mountain in Stormlord territory. The herd territory. The herd of storms. For some reason I forgot the word storm. And that's it. So, let's change the mood a little bit, shall we? And move to where we were. At top of this mountain, as I am adjusting audio. 1 second. And Bug Jam.
Oh, Carabao.
Oh,
The boy.
The boy.
boy.
So.
Oh, boy.
Yep. With
the 2,000 feet. Sorry. What does?
I'll get to that. This is
Okay,
1
sorry.
second.
Sorry.
There's
Throw you off and you can find out.
Yes. 1 second. I need to refresh for our visual audience because of the odd glitch with audio here, that the name just stays there and it's going to be an odd name in the middle of the battle or whatever this is.
Wes is
So.
going to be in panic mode.
Okay. As you guys teleport into the top of what seems to be one of the highest mountains in this far range of mountain range. Clouds still kind of loosely around. You see the Goliath man standing up, just raging. The 2,000 feet is representing how high you are from the ground. Noting that if you move further down, it's about 90 feet down. Just to move to the next level that is walkable between you. There's a few trees here and there. The grass is strong and thick as West, you feel that it's not the season that you left when you went to the Underdark. It's time has passed. And not just a normal 2 months. as you are in full summer at the moment. As you see the stone Carabao, miniaturized, sitting there in front of you, Reefer and Orc Death to the side.
Guys, something's not right.
I have a thing.
Uh-huh.
So basically, let's just say that this is what Ariell is gonna say because of what's going on right now.
Oh my goodness. Sorry.
Okay.
Ariell will say, well, like, I don't have much control of Carabao. West, you're the strongest one. Try to hold him down as before we tie him up. Rognarv, release your spell, your reduce spell on him so that we can tie him up properly. Kind of like that.
Yeah, okay, sure.
And then Rognarv will like, oh, okay. And then I'll release the concentration on and reduce. So the petrified Carabao is on normal size.
Okay. You see Carabao in mid walk, just.
And then I'll immediately also grab a rope, Rognarv,
Okay.
so I can tie him up.
Okay.
But West is a precaution, just in case the command spell disappears. He won't just disappear.
Okay.
Because,
West will hold on to him.
You see the now perfect replica statue of Carabao is immobile.
And I will tie him up with a rope, like bound him basically.
Sure. All right.
Wait, you said immobile, like he's not moving, period?
He's not moving, period.
Wes is gonna kind of slowly take his hands off, just Rog. I don't think we're gonna need the rope.
Wait. Okay, I'm gonna gonna go like this to his face.
Nothing.
Like.
Perhaps it has something to do with the fact we're not in the demi-plane anymore, or far away from the magic of the tyrant.
Maybe he's just petrified now and not being controlled.
I guess.
Appears that way.
How long until we can try that spell again?
I need to rest. I need to very, very long rest.
Okay. We might not have that chance right now.
Yes, I realize we're on what appears to be a mountaintop.
No, not just that.
Can I roll Arcana?
Sure. For?
For if I can put petrified stone Carabao safely in a bag of holding.
Yeah, you can roll Arcana. As you see the
I don't
large
know if that's...
Goliath man. Again, he looks like he's about to crow over from old age, but he's still thick in muscle.
27.
If he remains petrified, he'll be fine. He is, with a sensitive phrase, he's considered an object for the moment.
As a structure, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Kind of like Braum in a way.
He's a construct, yeah.
A construct.
Okay.
But the thing is, constructs are living. He is a statue.
Yeah, I'm like, I think it's safe for me to put him in the bag of holding right now.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Do what you need.
Like, somebody help me.
As you see Laz help you, and Rafanis also assist. As you see that as she's grabbing, she kind of holds her hand back, like, oh, sorry, and helps you put him in the bag. And roll me perception, everybody.
Uh-oh.
With disadvantage because there's a large Goliath man. Even
straight roll for me.
Yep, straight roll.
So I rolled an 18 and a 15. Got to go with the 15.
What's the total?
22.
Okay, you see it. Orcteth?
Orcteth and Reaper both.
Yeah. What did you guys get?
15 each.
15 each. Okay, yeah, both of you guys see it. Wes, what did you get?
11.
11. Unfortunately, you don't.
13.
You're focusing again at the magic. I hope this works for my friend.
Right.
And Rognarv, what did you get?
23 for me.
Okay.
Ariell has a 15.
Ariel also sees. So everybody except for West, as as that little exchange happened where Raphanis' hand touched Rognarv's, you all see Raphanis look away immediately like, oh my god, and Laz starts like giggling and looks, and you sense the embarrassment for her friend.
Secondhand embarrassment.
As the
Oh my god.
Goliath moves forward, putting his hand against the this stone structure that looks like it was demolished in fight. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you get.
Is he saying that to us?
To all of you.
Oh, fuck no.
Hurry. He might get destroyed.
As
we're trying to hurry.
A raven kind of larger than most ravens kind of steps forward, shoos it off, and as his rage is ending and you see like his eyes about to like pass out, now you're noticing that when he stands up he is littered in wounds, like sharp abrasions, piercing. He's just bloodied. His belt that you see on him, this Orthith, you also notice as well, like beautiful craftsmanship, metal and leather belt, was almost like absorbing all the blood and nothing was ruining it. But now that he stands up and is bare-chested, standing a taller than even some minotaurs you've seen, as he looks like he's about to pass out, and no, and he just rages again. As you hear, he turns around behind, oopsie, and then passes out.
What the fuck?
As he rage-tooted and passed out.
Like,
and you see this this green-skinned elf man approach him. Sorry, I didn't have enough time to get him any. And kind of puts his hands on him. You start hearing whispers. You can all roll me a I was gonna say sense motive, insight.
Sense motive.
That was the old school.
5E, bro.
I know.
17.
I got a nat 20.
Okay.
Holy shit.
So that's the 22.
Okay.
Cole got a 17.
11 for Orc.
Everything.
Okay.
Okay, so
far,
Rognarv is busy with putting Carabao in bag of holding.
Okay.
Natural 1.
But Wes
Plus,
probably would have paid attention to that
6,
one,
so 7 total, if that matters. Ariell rolled a nat 20.
Okay. So Ariell and Wes are the only ones that actually notice. You guys don't hear what he's saying. Also, even if he did, you wouldn't be. None of you know this language. But there is a general like light concern over this man that fell, and as the raven kind of pokes at the skin of this Goliath, and he barely musters it, fuck off, and passes out again before the raven kind of stands on its head, and you hear dunk dunk, like hitting its head like a hollowness.
What the fuck is up with this raven?
Oh my god.
And yeah, there's a elven dude there. What do you guys do?
West is
Cole-
like, I don't know what to do.
So is this a tree right here?
Yeah, that's a tree.
Yeah, because Cole's gonna kind of like look. It's like, should I go and heal the guy?
behind the tree covering.
Yeah, just kind of like looking at just like, should I heal him or?
You know what? I actually kind of feel bad just leaving him up here to die.
Okay, yeah, fine.
As you said the word die, immediately the raven looks right at you, West.
Ah. Bird.
And it kind of
Goes
moves
around
its
the tree.
eyes and just blinks its like deep onyx tone. Like the raven is black, but the eyes look like a hollow, sunken in just abyss of darkness.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
So what do you guys do?
Hey, do you have another rift spear?
Is
Arnold?
Rognar, Carabao in Rognarv's bag of holding?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna put him on the GM layer.
Yeah.
But just so he's still on the board, but just so you guys know.
Cole's gonna after hearing what Wes said, it's like, okay, well, fine, that's good enough for me. It's gonna just like cautiously start approaching. And it's like
a step at a time.
huh?
Like a step at a time.
Yeah, it's just like
Oh, don't worry, I got your back. I'm gonna be right behind Cole.
Okay.
I'm a healer. I can heal him.
See the elven man stand up. Looks a little confused at the words you're saying. You get the feeling that it's maybe he doesn't speak your language.
Oh fuck. Fuck.
I'm gonna speak to him in Elvish, because I know Elvish.
His
Good move.
kind of just turns, doesn't
Like
say anything.
same words as Cole said, basically in Elvish.
It looks like he's not responding to Elven either.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Fuck, what about Dwarven? I'm gonna speak to him in
He
Dwarven.
does not know Dwarven either.
Like a damn it.
Like,
Cole's gonna
Well,
go
one of
down.
us can speak tongue.
Cole
One
just.
of us can speak tongue.
which Ariell does, no tongues. Does he? Because his character's not here.
Does he?
Yeah, he.
Oh, yeah, he does.
He has tongues for his angelic class. He can
Oh, okay.
spend 5 points for his healing hand and cast tongues.
Okay.
As he does, and you all hear him in his first language, you see the man step forward, and to describe him. Sorry, let me get out my my notes for him. 1 second.
Hello.
What
Yeah.
the fuck is happening?
Can you describe what this man looks like?
What?
I sure can.
Oh my god.
Hold on, I'm trying to get the thing up there. I have to change his name. But anyway,
It's almost like this was a surprise the whole time.
let me see. Real fast.
So as a new challenger appears,
You challenger approach.
New challenges, purchase, yeah. There.
welcome Glenn to the game.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me. I'm trying to get my camera to work. Hold on. There it is.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey. Is your camera on? Because I might need to reconnect then.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
it is on.
All right. Can you please describe what your character looks like?
Sure. So, he is a green-skinned. He's a half-elf, so his ears aren't as long; they're a little cropped. But he has light blonde hair that is just real. It's long, but it's dirty. Like, he's got stuff growing in it. It's kind of nasty, and at its length, it starts to like just mat and turn into like dreads. He's pretty tall. He's about 5'10". He's exactly like an inch taller than Cole. And he has a deerskin pelt over his shoulders. He has he's got a belt on, a sash. He has a sickle that is tucked into his sash. He also has a sheathed dagger, and he also has bare feet, but instead of boots, he actually has this contraption on both of his legs that they kind of look like leg braces, but they also have like these spikes on the inside of his legs, down by his heels. So that's what he looks like.
So it's not even really dreads. It's just
They
so.
kind
Super
of just turned into dreads over time. Hi.
You okay, Vic?
I sent you a private message. Apologies for all the spelling errors.
That's fine.
As when Ariell speaks in tongues, Apricot's there to heal this.
Oh, there's a raid. Hello.
Hello. A nice raid to welcome the new player.
Yeah, but you player. Thank you for a raid.
Thank you so much for the rain.
What are you guys doing?
I completely forgot what I was going to do.
As Cole, I believe you were inching closer to heal the
Cole is
the dying Goliath.
taking one step at a time. It's like, hi, yes, I'm a healer.
You can move yourself closer.
Understand.
Just moving up.
What
Eh.
Addie does not understand Cole, but everyone else does because the spell only works for Ariel's tongue.
Yeah, he can understand common, but it's very limited.
You
So,
should know the word healer.
Yeah.
Or
he would know.
help.
Yeah, he would know. He's just not saying anything.
Oh. Cole, just please God, like, tell me I did not just get out of a fucking demi-plane to die up here on a mountaintop.
No one's dying tonight.
No, I'm not
Or
letting that
morning.
happen.
What is it right now? I'm confused.
And
As
he's just gonna, closer, and he'll cast a level 1 Cure Wounds.
Okay. As you do, I need
But
both. Yes.
My dude's not gonna let that happen.
Oh.
I can't control his icon, but he's actually gonna step in between Cole and this dude.
Oh, drama already.
Done.
There you go. You should have control over him now.
Okay.
As a
Yeah,
hand
there
just kind of stops you.
Yep.
May I help you? Excuse me?
It would be beneficial if you did not do that.
And waste that
Well, either
person, whatever you may be. Whatever. Why not?
As the raven kind of looks at both of you, the tiefling and the half-elf.
I'm gonna be like, well, he's very weak. Either take him out of his misery or heal him.
Since
Don't let him suffer.
I'll say that because of proximity, I'll let Orkdeath and Rognarv roll perception with disadvantage, and then Addy and Cole roll perception. As you guys all see Ariell looking around, and again, this up the hilltop to where you guys are at, or the mountaintop where you guys are at, sorry, it's pretty fine. If it wasn't for you looking down, seeing the litter of bodies of Goliaths underneath, you would have been pretty peaceful. And then further below, you see a whole bunch of men that are also dead, humans specifically, with a very fine-tuned leathers and uniformed white and gold attire. What did you guys get on perception? I'll just go in order. Rognarv, what do you get?
A 10.
10. Yep. Nope. Sorry. Orkdeath.
4.
All right.
Oh.
Cole.
26.
Cole sees it, and Addy.
Me.
20.
Yep.
Okay, you both see. As the Raven is looking at both you guys, and Addy's hand is still on you, Cole. You both of you guys, with a slight little tension of language barrier and what is happening, both of you in your own ways helping this man, you see that 3 rings on his right hand all glow for a second, and the middle one cracks a bit.
Whose hand is that?
The Goliath's hand. Sorry.
Okay.
I said you the
Yes, yeah, I'm saying it. What are you guys doing? Ah, okay, sorry. D&D Beyond still has the... My bad. Let me change that.
So are we gonna have a problem here?
No. He's Addie's going to kind of usher the bird onto his shoulder.
It looks at you, kind of nibs at you really hard on the hand, and then just flies over on the other shoulder.
Well,
He's just.
I
he's
guess
gonna,
that wasn't his spot.
He's gonna look. He's gonna look at the bird and just be like, "You could be a little bit more compassionate."
He's
He just stares at you deeply.
I don't know if he's capable of that.
If you don't mind, I'm trying to do my job. And he lets go of Cole's hand.
And that is.
It is his time to die.
When Addie says that, I was like, "Oh shit, are you a god?" I'll back away. I'll back away immediately. Like, "Oh shit."
More of this fucking bullshit.
And when you say that, you see the raven look you dead in the eyes, Rognarv.
Me? Oh, okay.
And the eyes just sink in deeper. For a
I'll turn her
second.
up.
Oh.
Like, whoops.
Yeah.
West. Over here. Kind of.
Look. I've had a long day. I would like to know what we just got ourselves into.
I think it's been more than a long day.
Agreed. It's been a long, God knows how long.
Couple months.
Yes.
So if this person says it's time for it to die, then it's time for it to die. We just walked up. That person there knows what's going on more than we do.
That is a smart man.
I agree with that.
As
Yeah,
Ariell
yeah.
Sober.
flies over,
It's over.
Zoop.
right next to Reefer. Is this your doing? And then he kind of like motions over to the bodies outside. It all looks like nature's taken a hold of them.
As they should.
Nah, not much.
Look, I
I just got here.
I just woke up from a nap.
I mean,
I
that
don't
was
know what's going on anywhere. The only person I know is Orc Death and Wes. Angel Boy. No, I don't even know Angel Boy. I take that. No, I don't know Angel Boy. I just know Orc.
As Ariell looks at, I'm offended. We fought.
Everybody else is new to him.
As a,
I guess you didn't make that big of an impression, Ariell.
yeah. Ariell,
You didn't have wings. No,
he did not have
Reaper
wings
looks
yet.
at him. You did not have wings that time. You did not have wings. I don't know who you are.
That's true. I was concealing them, but as a kind of Ariell looks as towards Addy. Are you waiting for him to die so nature can claim him?
Yes. It should be any moment now. He has worn out his welcome. So they say.
Rognarv will slowly grab his axe. Like, do you need help? Rognarv shaking a little bit.
No.
We need to speed up the process.
No. This is how he has chosen to do it.
Fed it.
By shitting his pants and falling over.
He did toot his pants. That is correct.
I'm
Not the
not
most
approaching
glamorous
him.
thing.
Nah, he can die in his own shit.
Oh.
I mean,
This structure right here, Jesus, how tall is it?
It used to be. It looks like it was a tower at one point, but it has been broken down. At the highest point, it might be about 10 feet. At the lowest, about 3. And just give in between here and there where you want to place yourself at.
Cole's gonna just kind of like look at the Goliath, look at Addy, look at everybody else, and then he's just gonna walk and sit up here and perch like a mopey, angry ass cat.
what the hell? Like
Yes.
Pissing your wine skin.
Rognarv.
I want Rognarv to do like a lap, like a lap through the land
Sure.
right here, and like kind of walk around and just look. Basically, like, is it safe? Is this place a little safe for a rest? Or, kind of like that.
Roll perception.
That's what I kind of do.
Sure.
Like, I guess like for the whole interaction, like, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Like
Thank you.
I think I'll have Wes do the same thing, but I think instead of seeing if it's safe, Wes is trying to see if he recognizes any landmarks to see if he's like close to anything familiar.
Okay. Rolling perception for a different reason. As Ariell does approach and kind of look at you, Eddie. May I? And he kneels down. He doesn't touch the Goliath, but you see that he gets in a prayer position.
I got a 10.
10. You hate the thought that every mountain looks the same, which makes you lost.
Rognarv got a 23. Brom is dirty. No, not dirty 20, but 17.
Okay. Brom might not get much, especially with any additional things given from Ariell's in y'all's already general perception of the land. You do feel that it is safe. Getting up here is going to take a bit. You're going to see someone coming for sure. And then littered on what looks to be multiple battles throughout the mountain, nothing is motionless. Nothing is motion. Sorry, they're all motionless. And it does look like vines and flowers and grass started claiming the bodies. Like sped up the process of them being one with the earth, and you're noticing a green half-elf.
Nature.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell Bram, like, Bram, be careful where you step.
As once the Ariell sits down and starts praying to himself very quietly, you see that the Goliath kind of forces himself up. Told you, green man, not now. He looks panting. And then he kind of sits up. Did I shit myself?
Addie's just gonna look over and be like, how long are you going to keep this up?
As long as I need to. And then he kind of sits down and starts resting. Any of you got any ale?
No, mine.
Well, I'm sorry. Two people spoke at the same time. What was up?
Orc that takes out his ale, takes a step, just passes it to Reefer. He takes.
And Reefer takes it.
Wow.
As
damn,
this Goliath man who stands taller than any one of you easily has as much muscle mass as either Reefer or West, and you see his face go from like a strong-willed individual to like a puppy who was just told no.
No.
I'll have Addie walk over to him, and he'll pull out a flask from underneath his deer pelt.
Okay.
And just hand it to him.
Drinks it. I like the way it tastes. And hands it back to him. And before you notice, he's dozing off and like sleeping. And you see his wounds start slowly closing. And Addie, now that you're this close to him, you start seeing again his middle ring just break a little bit.
He's just gonna sit there and sigh for a second, and
if his wait a minute. If his wounds are, I don't want to think what his shit.
That's a thing. Yeah. As eventually, depending on how long you guys stay here,
like after basically
Ariell and Laz will both with create water and Ariell's clean spell will clean up the smelly Goliath.
Like after basically Rognarv makes his round, he's gonna go like, well, I feel like it's safe to camp here.
Sure.
Rognarv, I mean Bram. I
think that?
said, Bram, you don't need to sleep. I'm gonna sleep. I'm very tired. Wake me up if something happens.
Jesus, what time of day are we talking about?
I would say that
We're
right
at-
now it's a few hours before sunset, so closer to, we'll say, 3 p.m.
All right.
Plenty of time for you guys to do anything if you need to before night falls.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Not enough for you guys to like get to the bottom of the mountain before the sun sets. But there is 3 different levels. The first one, again, at the top looks the cleanest, except with the smelly Goliath. The middle one looks like it's littered with a few dozen Goliaths that are being consumed by nature at the moment. And then in the furthest one, before actually hitting land, there seems to be a battle of both Goliaths and humans.
I'm gonna tell Orc Death, Orc Death, you have any more supplies to make ale? I need some. After what we went through down there.
I think we're kind of scarce on supplies right now. We have to.
Yes, laddie, I'm about dried out. I've already drank all me ale that we can.
As Laz comes over, I hope this helps, and then creates food and water. And I'll say that sure, ale can be created with that slightly. It tastes not good. It tastes literally watered down, but there's a little bit of ale.
I'm gonna look at Laz
Here, laddie, this
holding
is
Sarah like,
speed.
thank you. Rognarv has seen some shit, man.
If y'all want to take a rest, then we can just rest here until it's safe to go down the mountain. Then again, I don't think anywhere here is safe.
Jesus,
Cole,
I sent you-
Oh, you sent me anything? Okay.
Bram can keep watch.
Cole from his perch is like, I can create food and water if necessary.
Laz also made us food and water too.
Oh,
so-
she did. I thought
yeah.
she just created
Yeah.
water.
No, she did food and water.
Oh,
Put it in water.
So I mean, if y'all want me to season that, fine. But I'm probably gonna spend most of the time just keeping an eye on things. No offense to, well, I don't give a shit what I'm saying. Just so you know, this place is shitty. I don't like it.
Rognarv is gonna look intently at west. Bram is immediately going to the side of west and pull on his coat. Or like,
Yes, Rom.
you need to rest, friend.
I'll rest when I'm dead.
Bram can keep watch. And then Bram will give you a thumbs up. He's like, I can that she can keep watch.
Okay. Is there anything specific that you guys want to do throughout the day? With
rest, drink, and sleep.
as a addict, you notice when you see these guys, they're having a hard time adjusting. By now, they're fine, but at the beginning, their eyes were adjusting to the brightness. They definitely don't smell. Oh yeah. You and Laz kind of have to change your goggles. Like, oh god.
Shit, fuck.
They don't smell of the area nearby. They smell of soil. They look dirty. They look like they've been in many fights. They look slightly exhausted. And they also did teleport here, so wherever they came from, they probably also need a rest. So, anything specific that you guys want to do?
Yes, Cole, you're gonna keep sitting.
Sleep.
Do you want to camp here?
Why is this not a good spot?
Wait, is that Addy like asking us?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Rognarv's gonna say, please. I need
Is that-
rest.
I can take you somewhere less unappealing.
Wait, is there a bed?
As long as I'm in the
I have-
it's gonna be unappealing.
I
Is it
have-
safer there?
I have a hammock.
Bless him.
Like, is it safer there than here?
I would believe so, yes.
Fine.
Wait, your home? That your home, maybe?
My camp.
Maybe that it's better over there than surrounded by dead bodies.
Yes, this is kind of an eyesore.
Tell me about it.
So, as you guys start packing what you can and heading out, you see the Goliath kind of stays there, sleeping, clean now, as the raven like gets on its head, starts looking at you guys.
I'm gonna drop one days of ration in front of the Goliath, and then that's it.
Okay. As you put you see the dried jerky and bread here, and the raven flies off, circles around you, lands next to the food, grabs it, and then tosses it towards you.
Damn.
Rude.
Little shit.
Don't throw food.
Rog, let's not waste time here.
I'm leaving. Let's go.
I'm gonna have Addy do something to that Goliath real fast.
Sure.
He's going to walk up to him, and as he is doing so, he's gonna take out his sickle,
Okay.
and he's going to get behind him and cut the belt off.
Oh.
His
Yeah.
roll me a strength.
Oh, man.
Oh, good.
Wait, the
Hold,
Goliath's
please.
belt?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
17.
Also, roll me stealth.
Oh, shit.
He's excellent at stealth, so that's great. Hold on, please.
Ooh, another elf with excellent stealth.
Since he's sleeping, I'm gonna make the DC lower.
That is a non-nat 20.
As you're able to, you see that the leather in the belt looks almost enchanted, so you have to kind of go over to the buckle and break free, and you don't really rip it off as more as you take it off, and it's a massive heavy belt.
Excellent.
Yeah,
That is mine now.
Okay. You have
Good
a
hammock.
Whispering that.
you have
You rolled a
a
non-nat
very
20 on
heavy
stealth.
belt.
Oh, true.
A very heavy belt. Okay.
Yeah. That is dwarven made.
You can only imagine what that is.
Very nice fabric.
Yeah.
Articulate.
You gonna accessorize with that?
No.
Fair.
I can only imagine it being so monotone. No.
I mean, yeah, it didn't look like it fit you.
So,
Just gonna put it over his shoulder and just... No.
cool. All right. I like where this is going. As you guys add that to your sheets, and you walk down the mountainside for the next 3 hours or so. So getting closer to 6. Being this high up, you're seeing the darkness hit a lot faster. As I'm gonna, for temp, I'm gonna move our thing for over here for a little RP, little theater of the mind.
The mind.
As you guys are leaving the battlefield and the carnage, you're seeing. Roll me a general investigation. I'll say 2 of you roll an investigation. Whoever, and this will be for the entire group. Whoever wants to roll can roll. That's just a general group investigation. 7?
Yep.
Okay, and then.
I want to roll better. Go for it.
Yeah, and whoever else wants to roll, they can roll.
Investigation, you said?
Mm-hmm.
It is a +4, 16.
16. So okay, lower 20s. As you're moving throughout and looking at the dead Goliaths, other than nature reclaiming it, one thing does kind of note that you. Trying to think of what details you should not know with the rolls. A lot of these Goliaths look like they died from head wounds. It doesn't look like slashes or cuts or anything of that sort. It looks like a lot of blunt force. And And it all, from the position you guys are looking, it all looks like from head up. From the top of their head. And you're also seeing that these Goliaths maybe are about 7 or 8 feet tall, which the Goliath that you just encountered is larger. You also remember that the Goliath that you encountered had no weapons. So, think what you will.
Cole, as we're going down, I guess the mountain, Cole's gonna ask Addie, it's like, I'm assuming you've been in this area a little bit longer than we have. Are we passing it? You said we're passing dead bodies.
We're passing dead bodies right now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell happened here?
There was a fight and people died.
Brilliant deduction.
10 out of 10. I want this guy as my tour guide.
And
if
here,
you look to your
people
left,
died.
you see death. If you look to your right, see
I
more
like this
death.
person. Short, sweet, and to the point.
Please keep your hands and feet inside.
It's like,
at all
yes, I can
times.
see that. What caused this?
Addie looks down at
Blunt
one of the
force,
bodies
sharp
as they
point.
pass. Yeah, he's gonna say that. He's gonna say blunt force trauma to the head.
Sharp, pointy objects.
You just see Cole. And he's gonna say a few choice words in Infernal. That's about it.
As Ariell still has his...
Fuck.
he's just gonna look at you. Language.
I think Ariell knows Infernal anyway.
Oh yeah, he
The
does. Yeah.
only person who can get on me about my language is my mother, and she is not here.
As you say that, there's a small little like smirk coming from Ariel's, and as he looks at Wes and like the rest of the crew, like,
I don't understand.
oh yeah, never mind. You literally would not. Dramatic backstory. You literally would not.
What the fuck are you? What the fuck are you smiling about?
As you guys keep going further down, and the
Fuck, don't look
second
at me.
lot of dead bodies. If you rolled investigation, you cannot roll this time. I need 2 other players who roll investigation for a general consensus of what the group gets.
Oh, I'm... Channel Divinity.
Oh shit, West, what up? For once,
What'd you get?
19.
Okay.
What'd you say, 19?
I said 19.
19 as well.
Okay. All right. As you're looking at these, one thing that you notice: almost all the Goliaths, except for very few, have very tiny puncture wounds, either to the head, near the heart, like tiny. It looks like a very thin dagger, and clean through. You see all the humans, looks like they've been savagely killed, and it looks extremely horrific and barbaric. Versus the Goliaths, look like they were clean, fast, and swift.
This.
Cole's just gonna kind of like look at it like,
Addie's gonna lean into Cole. They died from puncture wounds.
do not throw him off a cliff. Do not throw him off the cliff.
No, he's actually right. There's puncture wounds.
I see that, Wes.
Okay, I didn't know if you did.
I mean,
No,
it makes sense.
Cole's kind of like looking at the dead bodies, and it's like, I'm debating about doing something.
Wes like looks to the humans like, man, they got fucked up.
Yeah.
Or death kind of elbows Reefer. This one's a sharp one. She tell things. She sees everything.
So you're getting an approval from the party there, Eddie.
It's an innate spell that he has not.
Man, it's so hard to impress Orc Death.
Since
Holy
it's an
shit.
innate spell he has not used.
Especially when he's half
Cole-
sober.
Oh,
Right.
Cole's gonna go up to the one, I guess, one Goliath that looks a little bit, I mean,
Okay.
not as, I guess, obviously working lungs and stuff like that, and he will cast Speak with Dead. He'll
Ooh.
pull out a
Okay.
thing of incense.
Okay. As you see, you get 5 questions, correct?
Yes.
Okay. As you get out your 5 incense laid out in front of the Goliath, as you mutter your incantation and move your hand throughout them, you see each one as the smoke appears out, goes into the Goliath, and you see the lungs expand again. What
It is
are
like
your...
visibly disturbed.
Yeah, this is not a fun spell.
What happened here?
Roll me a persuasion, and this will be all 5 of your questions.
Ooh.
Please say it was a big fight and people died.
17.
17. Okay. As the Goliath will say, about a 7.5 foot tall woman with huge muscles all throughout. You see no shoes on her. Her feet are extremely callous, almost like stone. Same thing with her hands, and it almost looks like her hands are callous in a like grappling manner. She has a club on her, but it doesn't look like it was really used in the fight. A puncture wound straight to the heart. You see clean otherwise. Blood splatters on her knees and on her elbows. And as she kind of gets up with her tangled hair. What happened here was your question?
Yeah, what happened?
A fight with our enemies. And the candle starts stemming down. And then you hear a chuckle. Whitestone. Before one of the incense goes off. So you have 4 more.
I guess while this is happening, Wes wants to kind of like look over the humans and try to see like what's up with them and how
Sure.
fucked up they are.
With your general investigation, I'll say that you can do a specific individual versus a grand scheme of things. So
Okay.
roll me investigation and keep that number until we finish with Cole's spell.
Who are your enemies?
Those that take all from us. Whitestone itself.
So
As one of the incense disappears. You have 3 more.
Creepy how the
has Whitestone done an all-out attack like this before?
No. Just no.
oh,
Oh.
2 more. And then incense.
He'll gesture to the puncture wound on her body. What caused this?
I actually need to see her intelligence.
oh.
A
Dang.
sharp object, I would assume. You are wasting your questions.
You got a better idea? He'll just snap back over the back.
As the,
Wasting- What are we trying to do here? What is
I wanted
our
to get a
objective
more
at this moment?
idea of what happened here, so we
Well,
don't run
it-
into that
hey.
issue.
Bottom line, there was a battle. There's dead bodies. No mystery. It was war.
as the
Bingo. That's it.
some already moving on, as Addie is continuing to lead them into the right path, with the question answered. They're cannon crossbows. Cannon crossbows.
Mm.
Last question.
Cannon crossbows.
That's what she
I feel
calls
like
it.
I have an
He'll look over to Wes like
What?
anything that you.
What? I mean, I don't think I could think of anything beneficial to ask.
Water cannon
I-
crossbows.
Because me, Vic, I'm trying to like think of the information I need. That's
Need
the
a
same
drink.
way to do
I could think.
What's your last question, Colt?
I don't look. You don't have to waste your question on me. What happened out here? It happened. It's gone. It's done. Anything that happens out here,
Can't
it's
change it.
in the past.
Exactly.
That's pretty much then all that Cole will ask.
Okay. As the last question does not get used, there's still a little bit of a air in the Goliath's body as the last one starts getting used up. As you see that it's using it to speak one last thing to you for whatever reason. As it looks at you, I didn't expect to see you so soon, bearer of horns, and just falls over.
You know that guy? You know that lady?
What was it that he?
I did not.
She said?
I did not expect to see you so soon, bearer of horns.
I think she was making a generalized statement.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Wow, racist.
For real.
Cole's gonna just make a little huff and just stand up and just like, I already hate it here.
Trust me, it gets worse the longer you stay.
You should have asked who sent out the order.
You know it's Whitestone.
Crickets.
Well, they said they were having a war with Whitestone, so I guess.
Yeah,
What
that's...
is Whitestone?
Well,
What's
As you
the
see a
most
large white castle several miles days away.
I'll tell you what happened. A bunch of rich fucks decided that they wanted to try to tame this land, and so they sent their people out to try to domesticate it for themselves, probably for money, and the Goliaths didn't like it, so they killed everybody, and everybody died. That's
Or
what
the
probably
Goliaths
happened.
Wanted more land and wanted to get more closer to this castle. It's the whole thing about war is somebody has something and the
The thing about
no miss.
Conquerors, they're not very divine.
war is the people with the money are the ones being unaffected.
True.
They died.
Anyway,
It's
And-
called the golden.
yeah.
The one with all the gold makes all the rules.
As
Yeah,
you
I don't play by their rules. Anyway, I got a 15 on my investigation.
On your investigation on this man. Okay, so as you kind of look at one and you see this man with a scraggly beard, straight hair, and then you notice that it's not straight, it's just covered in blood, and you notice that the head's not attached; it was just placed there. Find steel plate, chest plate on him. You see that he has on him odd black like sand in one of his pouches. A beautiful ornate longsword. He looks like he's ready for from Wes's perspective, he looks like he's ready for a ball, and then just has steel armor on top of him.
Said rich fucks. West will pick up the longsword and he'll hold it out to Reefer like, since your other one broke, you want to use this one for now?
Yes, I do. I do very much.
It's a masterwork longsword that you can add to the character sheet. And
You're welcome.
it has no other abilities other than it resists the shatter spell. And it costs a little bit more. You get generally about 200 gold more. But it's a nice sword. As you guys approach the bottom into these thick woods, you start noticing now critters walking around, as though the conflict has not impeded their normal life. As I'm changing music here. So, birds start flapping around. You see a couple of squirrels. You see some of Whitestone's large mountain goats that look almost horse-sized. You see a couple of elks here and there as well. Yeah, mountain goats. and you start following Addie into deeper and deeper and deeper woods, into a sort of cove. Do you want to describe your setup, Addie? You're
Addie,
muted.
you're
Yes.
muted.
I'm not muted.
You were.
I'm not muted.
I'm
You're
definitely
muted.
not. You're muted.
Oh,
His setup is basically he takes you all to the base of a pretty decent sized tree. It's more tall than it is around, and you see a burnt out fire pit at the bottom of this tree, and that's it.
homie.
There you guys go. That's where it can't be. As Laz kind of looks around, and then you see that she smiles as the sun's starting to fade. Whoever is making the campfire or tuning to it makes a campfire. You see Ariell and Laz create meals for everybody. If you have rations, you can also use that. And then Laz just starts playing her harp.
I do have something to do.
Yes,
a little
yes.
bit. I know I finished reading it already, like to make the stupendous fire of the Holy Avenger. I do want to read or kind of look at it, like basically just to see what I need and stuff to make.
The blade?
Yeah, to make the weapon basically or something.
Essentially, what you would need is a masterwork sword to use for it.
It needs to be a sword.
It needs to be a sword.
It can't be an axe.
Cannot be an axe. It has to be a sword.
Damn it.
Long sword, bastard sword, or a great sword.
Okay.
And it says the materials here and there, so like find oils, different minerals and stones that you would need to acquire as part of your class already. Those are things that you're getting, quote unquote, for purposes of mechanics. And it lays out the list pretty detailed of how many ounces of iron versus how many ounces of sulfur that you need versus these like other elements. And it looks very formulaic. And you've seen this before in like cookbooks, how like it pretty much duplicates one of those. But a lot of it is just pure arcane focus and the feeling that you need to have as you're channeling it. It needs to be a time of anger to be able to channel your arcane magic within the blade to achieve the effect. And also, you cannot build it. You need to be angry when you cast this, when you produce this weapon. Also, you cannot do this in the cold, apparently, for whatever reason. West.
Okay. I guess this is more like a flavor question.
Sure.
So since create food and water was done, so for the bits of food, like it just says that it's bland food is. So in my head, it kind of like has the consistency of tofu. So is that essentially what they're making?
Yeah, but it looks like a pear or it looks like bread.
Okay. West is going to with his crock pot. He's going to take the bits of food and with some seasoning and etc. He's going to fry it and give it a little bit of flavor.
Okay. Are you using your new cook feat?
Maybe I am going to use my new chef feat.
Oh,
so
chef
yeah,
feat, yeah. As a new feat that you guys can check out.
Creatures.
So as that is happening, the fire is being roasted, food is being cooked, a beautiful harp starts playing with Lass also singing along to it. And it's a nice, peaceful day that is turning into a peaceful night.
West will hand out food to everybody, and he'll stop by wherever, I guess, wherever Addie is, and also hand him a plate. Just like, so, I know we're using your camp, but
Holding it.
he's just holding it.
Yeah.
It's food. You can eat it. It's fine. But since we're using your camp and all, I don't think we got your name.
Which one do you want?
Whichever one you want to give us. It's your name.
Fair. I am called a few things. Some people call me the Green Death. Some people have referred to me as Beast Boy.
I don't get it.
I don't know. And he's still holding on to the food, like up, like he doesn't know what to do with it. And then he just puts it off to the side, and he just says, "You can call me Adipocere."
Well, nice to meet you. I'm Wes. The pissy cat over there's Cole. Like the Rock.
Like the Rock.
Yes, like the
Yes.
Rock. The louder dwarf is Rognarv. The less loud dwarf is Orc Death. Big guy's Reefer.
I'm not loud. As I screamed it.
Then we have.
Wait till I get drunk and see who's loud.
Please don't. Then the one playing the harp, that's Lazuli. Also like the Rock.
A lot of rocks.
Yeah, kinda. Then we have Reefer, who's the big guy, and then we have Ariell, who's pristine white angel boy. Brahms next to Rognarv. Brahms very important.
Brahms very important.
And then Rifanus, who I think is related to me, but we're still deciding that.
As you say that she turns around with like food in her mouth and kind of drops, huh?
Cole, the
And just,
resemblance is uncanny.
Huh?
Hun, did you call?
I'm just introducing you to our host.
And starts eating it, the food.
I'm gonna intend.
As West is introducing everyone, Addie's just like, Can I be honest with you?
Sure, I prefer honesty, if anything.
I will not remember any of this.
That's totally fine. If you need to, ask again, don't worry.
You fit in well.
Don't worry, I forget everyone's name. Like, the first time I meet somebody, I always forget their name. Don't worry about it.
Wes, the first time you met me, you didn't even ask my name.
Yeah, look. That wasn't important at the moment.
That is
Wow.
that is not a kind gesture for the Rock.
Oh, that's not. That's well. I'm just
You're
gonna
the
be known as
Rock.
The Rock.
Hey, at least he's gonna remember you by something. I mean, West. There's not much to go off of from that. I'm just West. I don't expect him to use that to connect.
You're a direction.
I'm a what?
With Addy saying we're like about calling Cole a rock, I'm gonna look at Addy. Was like, he's not really a rock. I checked him.
You what?
Perhaps he is like the Rock in the fact that under pressure he will turn into something magnificent.
Oh, we were gonna try to do it to make diamond components.
As Ariell kind of looks at Eddie. That was very profound.
Cole, hearing that, you're gonna see him like turn another a darker shade of red, and it's just like the. And then he
I don't get it.
Are you embarrassed now, Cole?
a little bit.
I don't get it.
Like, what the
Are you redder
fuck
than
was
just a little?
He's redder than already. That's possible.
My name
Doesn't
means
look like a
something as
pink
well.
tip.
What does your name mean?
Adipocere is the name of the waxy substance that covers corpses after a while.
You hear?
Oh, I know what that is.
Cole, did you
can
know
call
that
me
one?
Addie.
Okay, I'll call you Addie if that's what you want.
I was gonna say something, but I didn't think it was gonna get brought
For
up.
once, I knew something, and that's what I know. I always wondered what that was. Like every time I'd pass a dead body, I'm like, what? Why do they look shiny? What is that? Why do they look like they're sweating? They're dead.
Also, Jesus, just a little note. Now that we're just kind of resting,
Yeah.
before I actually do, maybe I guess long rest or something, I'm gonna spend this time while we're just kind of resting to create another new magic item.
Okay.
Get rid of my, though it might be a bad idea in a way, but I'm gonna get rid of Cloak of Elven kind.
Okay. Sure.
I was thinking ventilating lungs, but like I might need it again to breathe.
Breathing is good. So you're at a disadvantage on stealth now.
Yeah, that's why I said it might be a bad idea, but you know.
Yeah, what's your new magic item?
Shoot, I forgot what it was. Cloak of Protection.
Okay, all right. As your
I'm
cloak is
debating
being.
I'm debating for Gauntlets of Ogre Power or Cloak of Protection, but I don't need strength.
Your strength score will go up to a 19, so it'll be
Yeah.
+4.
Yeah, but at the same time, I was like, do I really need strength as
Sure.
my class?
Yes, that's fair. As more AC is always good. As you see Rognarv lay out his cloak and start like casting and chanting in the tones
It's a
and transmutation scroll.
Transportation circle.
Even though it's not transmutation, but we know what we're saying. And rechanging the properties of his magical cloak. A nice meal is had. Now with Wes's cooking, beautiful song that in laughter, chanting of past experiences, first time meeting individuals, recalling the time you met Cole and he was nursing one shot of whiskey for 4
I'm just
hours.
saying he looked like he was 12 and he had no business being at the bar.
I'm 26.
You don't look it.
Rognarv and Orteth telling the accounts of how many with Mumrak, how many drow to kill and who had the higher tally. Reefer trying to look for his friend and just barely missing him. Same thing with Orteth. West and Laz finding each other in a dark place, being sacrificed to Lamash too. West telling of his friends that he met. Meeting Ariell upside down, being tangled in webs, also being offered to a hag. As the night closes and people start going to sleep, I will ask, and I won't. I'll just roll. Yes, Jeremy.
Sorry, I know you already kind of said it.
What's up?
It's kind of now. It might be too late.
What's up?
But I totally forgot. I wasn't going for Cloak of Protection because I just saw.
Okay,
I was
yeah.
like, wait, I wasn't going for Cloak of Protection. I was going for something else. Gloves of missile snaring. I totally forgot. That's what I was trying.
That's a good one. All right, gloves of missile snare it is. So your cloak is fine, and you're making gloves.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. As the night comes to you, peaceful sleep for all, except for one. Hey, West.
Oh, I thought you would be like.
As I need to roll D10, I forgot. Oh, that's not bad. That's 1 point.
What up?
As 1 point of HP is completely drained from you until this is fixed.
Here we go again.
As you have a nightmare of this purple, 11-foot tall, bone-thin hag placing her claw into your chest, draining some of your life. As she looks at you, you're completely paralyzed, just staring straight into her eyes. I'll let you sleep when I am dead. And that is where we're going to go on break. And we'll be back in a bit, y'all. With new adventures, and we'll come to in the morning and see what the next spree and if you can say arc for Sacred World leads. So yeah, we'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, Orc, that's card salt. Sorry. The fingers.
Wait.
So, as the morning comes, you guys all wake up a lot later than you usually do. Maybe by 20 minutes to an hour. Addie, you're kind of just sitting there watching them all like, man,
He's up in a tree.
They're really looking down. They really needed the time to rest. Hey, Addie, roll me a perception, and just you.
Yay.
Just getting up like, that sucks.
Ooh, I'll use a special dice that I got him. Hold on.
Sure. Please do.
Cole just open his eyes, look over at Wes.
Oh my god, is that why you bought the dice?
Yes, 17.
17? Okay, yeah, you noticed the thing. I'll tell you in a minute what you noticed. But yeah, Rognarv, West, Laz, Rafanis, Cole, Addie, you all wake up. Ariell, obviously.
Yeah,
Seeing Wes' obvious distress, it's like, it happened again, didn't it?
yeah, we're not in the Underdark, and she's still showing up.
We have got to take care of this
Yeah,
now.
shit.
Like,
Well,
she's an issue.
What you can also see, Rognarv is already taking Carabao out of the bag, like, because, hey, Cole, can you do it now?
And as you're looking at Cole, you all notice a thing, a large impression, which, Addie, you saw this happen, and, I mean, why would you stop it? Reefer and Orc Death are gone.
Those motherfuckers. What?
Their bedrolls are not there. No ale left behind. No twig left unturned. They're just gone. As Addie, you saw them a couple hours ago. Just get up, quietly leave. Didn't say bye to you or anything. As Rafanis kind of looks towards west. Hun, I was also about to go, but I was gonna say bye.
Oh, right. I suppose.
Wait, you're going too?
Well, yeah, I am.
Everybody's
I'm not
leaving.
I appreciate everything that you guys have done for me, but I have things to do that I'm finally free. And Laz told me about this, like, sugar uncle that doesn't want nothing from me but can fund my research. I'm taking up that opportunity first chance I get.
Who?
And then Laz Chattington.
Oh, sugar.
yeah.
Yeah, no, you can ask him. Right.
Wow. I'm gonna look at Rifana, so like, do you have anything to protect you? I have an axe. Extra one.
I appreciate it, but I got a lot of things that I can use to protect me.
Wes just gonna kind of like back, just like, okay.
And as Laz kind of goes, we're going to go to the Mindspare Mountains first. There's as she kind of like hints over towards the gold that she's been collecting. Arwell's son was supposed to inherit this if anything happened to him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
right.
Wait,
Okay.
wait. Did you mention that Laz was leaving too? Like,
Yes, Laz. Is
Laz
also-
and okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm gonna just look at Lazo like, oh yeah, huh? So that's gonna happen. Do you have anything? Do you have a bag of holding, Laz?
Yeah, Laz has a bag of holding.
I'm gonna pull out one full set of plate armor
Oh,
of
okay.
heavy plate.
The
and
masterwork
give it
heavy
to
plate.
Laz. Yeah, the masterwork heavy plate.
As
which
they
is
both
worth
kind of look like
2,000, I think, or
yeah, like
2,500.
we don't wear this, but Laz kind of
no,
gets the hint.
Give it to
Yeah.
give it to the funds for Ariell. That's the most I can do.
Thank you. And you see, Laz kind of opens up a bag of holding as he put it in there. There is a flock of birds kind of surrounding you guys with all the food that was kind of left there and still there, kind of like eyeing you. You're noticing Addie as it's kind of uncomfortable. They're a little too close for comfort to you.
So, alright, if you're leaving, then thanks for sticking around and putting up with all of this.
She kind of looks at the empty spots where Reaper and Orcdeath were. She kind of goes over to you, West. She just walks slowly, not making eye contact, and just walks slowly. And with her head down, she goes in for a hug.
West will hug her back.
And you hear the muffled, "I'm not crying, you're crying."
Okay, I'm crying. That's fine. I can cry. I hope, we could catch up again.
And then she's wiping her tears and pulls away from you. "You're gonna visit me at Crovassa, right?"
Oh yeah, of course. Crevasse is kind of like where we hang out, and we stay with Chaddington. We stay with Chaddington. He's a really nice guy.
I like the idea of him funding everything and not wanting anything in return, so that's great.
Oh no, trust me, he's a really great guy. Samantha's really nice too. That's his wife. They have these really cool griffins, and there's like these dogs there. You should go pet them. They're fantastic.
I've never pet a dog.
You should go pet their dogs. They have like these really awesome guard dogs.
Do you see that she's getting a little jittery and like starts wiping the tears, and she goes over to Laz, and you can all hear the whispers like, "I'm not really good at this, so we should just go." As you see that she kind of steps back, and both Laz and Rafana's kind of make eye contact with each other, and Rafana kind of like shakes her head as in motion to a yes, and then starts stepping away.
I'm gonna look immediately at Laz.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of look at Laz while Carabao statue is on the side. But like, you don't want to wait for this.
As Laz starts approaching you with a letter. I want to remember Carabao how he was, and I'm not jinxing it. I'm not. I'm really, really not. But if anything happens, I don't want to see it.
Understandable.
Okay.
And then she hands you a letter, and then like looks at you with like that sisterly like,
I'm gonna look at the sun like this, like what
That's
is
a
this?
letter.
Yes.
And then she looks at, and she goes and whispers, "Open it when you're alone. Open it when you're alone."
Oh,
And then she goes and pinches your cheek.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna like talk to myself, kind of mumble a little, but Bram's always with me. I'm never alone. He never leaves me alone.
You'll see Laz go over to Brom. "Bye, Brom. You're honestly the best one amongst us." Brom. She goes over to West. "Come here, big guy." Gives you a hug.
West is so crying. Doesn't
And
like it when people leave.
you can always visit us. We'll be at Chaddington's.
Okay.
They'll be home.
Definitely going to be using a lot of his money to buy some dresses.
Fair.
And
Tell him everything that happened. I don't think we've had a chance to write him in a while.
yeah, he's probably worried, sick, and crying. More than
Yeah,
you
he
are
does
right
that.
now.
Yeah, he cries way more than me.
Laz will go over to you, Cole. I technically always liked you. Taps you on the head and gives you a hug.
technically.
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 This. Oh, happy little tail wag. Cute.
And then she kind of looks towards Ariell. Sighs as they both kind of go. They hug each other.
Oh my god. They do the one-armed. Oh my
Like,
god.
we're family, but all right. This is enough.
No, goodbye.
And then she, afterwards, she's like, "All right, that was too much. Okay, bye." She looks at everybody. She kind of looks. "I drew you two, just so you know. Take care of them." And as she's looking, yelling straight up at Addie, and you see that she kind of has a folded up, very nice parchment, like arcanic parchment. So it's hard to tear and ruin. She kind of places it where she was sitting. This just something. She mentions that she drew something, and then they both wave goodbye and start leaving. What do you guys do?
Eddie's going to, as they walk away and like they get out of sight, he's just gonna like swing his feet over like an edge of a branch, and he's just gonna be like, with all of the emotion that is happening, you would have sworn someone had died. And then he starts laughing at himself.
As you guys just hear a creepy laugh from up above the tree.
Oh my god.
Just a little bit of so.
Yes, please.
But Ram was going like this.
Aww.
That's adorable.
Hearing that,
Yes.
Cole's gonna curl over and just you're gonna hear a loud snort.
What the fuck was that? Are you okay? Is there something stuck in your throat?
Did you like my
fine.
joke?
Oh my god, are you laughing?
Shut the fuck up.
He liked your joke.
Excellent.
So,
One of those things where you see the
Wait, he told
tail,
a joke?
the hair tucked up at the end of Cole's tail when he yells "Shut the fuck up!" It kind of like poofs out into like a ball.
Like a dandelion?
Kind of, yeah.
Elysian Vagabonds and you friend, as 4 of your members left
Wes
this
will
morning.
go pick up the parchment and open
Okay.
it.
As you open it up, is a very beautiful drawing of all of you enjoying the campfire and food from last night.
All right, who's making the art? Vic.
As both the DMC's artists are at this game.
They're having like a standoff, just like, who's doing it?
Spider-Man meme.
Man.
That's gonna be rock paper scissors, dog.
It's a nice sketch for what it's worth.
Wes will kind of like show it to anybody that wants to look, and then he'll like fold it back up and like, tuck it into his stuff.
You once you're realizing this it's a very good, rare, permanent memory of all of you guys laughing, having fun, cheering. Maybe too much food in one of y'all's mouths, but
Orc death passed out.
Sleep.
but yeah, it's the Elysian Vagabonds in the once in a blue moon time where they could be happy and peaceful.
I guess whenever you're ready, Cole, we can
Gonna just kind of sigh and
try this.
I'm looking for the top of my character sheet.
Again?
I have only 2.
Oh my god.
When Cole is preparing the spell, basically, like, you'll see Rognarv kind of be like a little bit like sighs a little bit, and then sighs a little bit, grabs his shield, grabs his axe, like, well, just in case.
Right.
I'm fine.
Like, and you see kind of like his axe is kind of like shaking a little bit because
Well,
he's afraid
dark
what
as it is.
happened.
I mean, as dark as it is to admit, in case anything goes wrong, thank God we got the death guy with us.
I will handle it.
The death god.
Oh, that guy, not God.
Go. I thought you said god.
No, I don't want him to think too highly of himself like that.
Yeah, Cole will pull out 100 gold pieces worth of the diamond dust and throw it onto the statue and cast Greater Restoration.
As the powder sprinkles onto the statue, you say your incantations, grab the emblem of Farlagon, and cast Greater Restoration. Unpetrify the body. Oh, that was almost perfect if I could have timed it. Let's see if I can time it. As you see Carabal's stone skin start peeling off and flaking into the air as though it's burning up. and then you see his green cloak. You see his bracers that are dwarven made. As he's starting to turn to look at all of you guys, and you see that he's adjusting. He's noticing what's happening as his face is turning, and little specks of stone starts flying upwards, disappearing. You see that it starts going down to his entire body, his cloak, his bow, his shoes, his boots. And he starts looking at all you guys. His even though he has a hood on, you see his eyes light up. So he's looking at all you.
Oh, Ariell, you just came in time.
Oh my God!
Coleton just came in.
Oh boy.
As Carbot just got unpetrified.
Oh.
And is looking at all you. Stares at Rog, Ariell, West, the new boy on top. Cole. He is not really sure who these guys are. He looks
He's new.
around.
That guy's new.
That guy's new. And then steps towards West. And then he kind of reaches over to embrace a hug, and you see his skin starts peeling. And it starts glowing. And you see that he's noticing that himself. And Ariell, you see something in him that no one else can, as a halo starts forming. As he's looking at himself and he's glowing for a bit. Caraval, is there anything that you would like to say?
First, I'm gonna look up, or not me, but Caraval's gonna look up. Not so fast. I need to say bye to my friends first. Hey, West. How are you?
I'm. West is going in for that hug.
Look out! I might be forming to something else, but that still hurts.
I don't care. I don't. Look, I don't care. Just you're here right now, and that's all that matters to me.
He's gonna also he's gonna hug West back as hard as he can with his. I think he had 16 strength. He's stronger than Rognarv.
He's a strong elf.
And then he's gonna look at Rognarv as well. It was like, Banarv? Is that you? I thought you're dead. That's my brother. I'm his younger brother, Rognarv. I'm talking to myself. This is weird.
Hey, now
the world of DMing.
Now you know what DMs feel like. Yes, exactly.
I was like, oh, yeah, I kind of figured he's dead. He was dead. Maybe I'll look for him up there. Maybe he's up there. I don't know. Probably not. We worship a different god. And then he'll try to tap Carabao because Wes is not letting go, I guess. And I'm like, Ariell, I think I'm turning into you.
I'm just going to smile. You'll see a single tear kind of roll down his face. And I'm going to come up and hug you as well.
Us will let in for the group
hug. I'll whisper into Cowrabao's ear and say, search for Azrael and Gadriel.
I'll
They'll
try.
know.
I'll try to remember that.
I don't want him to go.
They'll watch over you. Show you the ropes. And
Okay.
I will
And then
see you there, friend.
can I see him too? Pointing at West. I know we're friends, but best friend. That's what
I'm working on that.
I don't.
It's proving to be a hard case, but I am working on that.
This is Ariel's toughest case yet.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, at least you've made some new friends. Hey, look, another elf. Green.
Yeah, no, he's green like you.
And then I'm look at my coat. Well, I'm a little jealous.
I wasn't trying to replace you.
You're like, no, it's green. I only have green cloak. I want to be green.
Maybe ask what's his face up there if you could be green too.
So-
Fuck, I don't know what to say. I didn't think we could get you back. I didn't think I wanted to. I wanted to get you out of there. I feel like it's my fault that you had to go and
It's not
save
your
us.
fault. I'm glad that you all survived. Wait, Orya survived too, right?
She's
Yes.
at home now. She's in Fangwood with her family. She didn't think she could take another trip back into the Underdark.
I mean, I'm a little upset that you came back to the Underdark. But at least you're alive.
When Ariell said that your soul wasn't with, Paylor, we had to. I didn't want to leave you down there. You didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve to be some fucking puppet to that thing.
Thank you. And then Rognarv was like, "Hey, before you go, we found innocence for you and your mother. We'll figure it out how that will work out." And Carabal's just gonna tear up too. Like, thank you. I don't know how you found it, but thanks. It's sad.
He's just gonna keep hugging him. He's gonna hug him as long as he can, because it's like
I don't know when he's gonna fade, but that's up to the Jesus now.
It's up to Jesus.
As yes. Addy, as you're watching this,
here we go. Here we
you're,
go. Here we go.
What did you just...
What?
Alright.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. Moment not ruined at all. As you're looking at them, Addy, from up top of the tree, they're as many people as you helped pass over, you've never had an encounter like this. They're the soul is definitely going by someone's accord, but going somewhere. As you just see Caraval start lifting up and getting more and more translucent, more ethereal. And
He's gonna have a last word. I'm like, Ariell, where's my wings? I want wings too.
as I was about to say, that the last thing you guys see, and you don't know if it was a trick of the eye, if it was a cloud that pushed above, and when you were starting to stare upwards, that you swear you saw some wings on him.
Yeah, I just smile when he says that.
Here's my wings.
As a fifth member of the Elysian Vagabonds has left today.
Wes is just gonna sit in the dirt, and he's just gonna cry it out.
Rognarv was actually immediately going to West and not really hug him, but kind of like just sit there. Now that you are sitting down, I can touch your shoulder.
Like knees in the dirt, and he's
Yeah.
just like fully just bowing forward, face in the dirt, and crying it out.
Then Ragnar will kneel and they'll be like, "You okay, friend?"
Wes is saying nothing.
Ragnar will just rub his back. But yeah.
That's so sad.
I'm just going to walk over kind of on my own a little bit and just kneel down and pray to Paylor. and thank him, essentially.
Yes.
From the treetops, you just hear him speak from down there after watching everything. After there's like a bit of silence, and he just says, "I retract my statement about someone dying."
God.
As Ariell's prayers
Not the time.
are
Not the time.
being heard, everyone feels a slight bit of warmth around them. And then Addie cracks a joke and the warmness goes away.
Like a fart on the wind.
Like a fart in a
I don't know what
rage.
that means.
So, Vagabonds. As a slight way to catch up Coleton, who just came in. With Reefer and Orcteth leaving before anyone can awake. Rofanas and Laz saying their goodbyes and heartfelt saying they will go back to Krovasa after giving Arwell's son the money that Arwell has been collecting as part of the contract that you guys agreed to. Giving Rognarv a letter and asking him to read it when he's by himself. And then the fifth member leaving to go into the Celestial Plane with learning that Whitestone and the Herd of Storms are in some sort of conflict. Whitestone a few days away, as that was Ariell's intention. Elysian Vagabonds, what do we do?
Hey, Ariell, do you have a bow? Oh wait, no. Are we still in sad moment? No, I'm not.
It's up to you.
It's
Not
fine.
It's up to you.
You guys can. Wes is just gonna cry for a bit, so y'all can just continue on.
I'm gonna be like,
Whatever.
Bram, watch over West for a bit.
A metal.
And Bram's just gonna be there.
I don't have a bow, but I'll pull out a handful of different arrows from Cal's bag of holding.
No, I need someone that shoots. Hey, you! Looking at Andy, do you have a bow?
Wow.
A crossbow?
No.
Someone shoot at me!
You asked because he's an elf.
This is
By the
Rognarv's
way,
way of experimenting.
any
he needs to get
projectile, so
shot
someone can
something.
throw something at you, and that also will work.
I'll throw a pebble at him.
Are you trying to hurt him or just toss it?
I'm just gonna toss it at him.
He catches it easily.
And then tosses back at you. No, throw it.
A little harder this time.
Okay, roll me just a d20 plus your dex.
Oh no, Ariell.
Did you get a nat 20?
Off to a great start, guys.
That
Wait,
one.
was it a
That's
nat
a
20?
nat 1 with +2.
As you
don't
see that
know
your
if it's
gloves,
working.
as you kind of just catch it in your fingers, like. I mean, I guess it works.
It's a little sad.
You need to test it out in combat for sure.
Yeah, like it's a little sad. Oh well.
I feel
I guess that's
like
how it is.
I feel Ariell feels embarrassed about that. He's like he knows that was not nearly strong
I
enough,
wasn't at the
and
top
that
of my
Rognarv
game.
is probably disappointed in that. So I'm going to pick up another one. I'm actually going to hurl it at him.
All right,
There's dirt in my eye.
roll d20 plus dex.
Okay. 21
All right, roll me. What's your dexterity modifier?
+2.
All right, for the purposes of this, we'll say it does 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Roll
I
me.
will roll my-
Roll your d10.
Yep, that's an 8.
As you kind of close your eyes, and Ariell, as you threw it, a slight hesitation of, oh crap, he wasn't ready, and you see Rognarv is. It works. With eyes closed.
Oh. Nice.
Good.
You see my new gun. You see my new gloves.
Cole's just sitting there, hunched, like, curled, like, kind of like knees up, sitting away because he was not at all part of this goodbye, like, well, the whole thing with Cal. Can we go now? Kind of whispering, like,
When you say that, Wes is gonna sit up, just kind of like his, like, dirt on his forehead, like
it's
dirty
like,
face,
I'm so sorry,
like-
but
twig in his hair. He's just like, yeah, fine, yeah, let's go. Sorry. No, you're fine. Let's go.
Who else has I'll ask actually in character because meta. I'm kind of packing up my stuff and I'm gonna pull out my sending stone. Who else has the other stone?
I think Rognarv usually has it.
Me.
Ah, that's right.
As I do grab it too.
I will go ahead and fly ahead of everyone and kind of scout out the terrain and what lies ahead of us. I'll relay back to you, Rognarv, if there are any threats ahead of us, and that way we can hopefully avoid them.
Roll me a perception with advantage, and I'll say this will be for the next couple of days.
Awesome.
While we
That
would be-
is going to be with advantage. Assumption. 23.
23? Okay. If I forget, please remind me that you rolled a 23. Which we'll get to that in a second. Cole?
No, what if we would be like traveling and stuff like that while we would be like walking or whatever? It would be just like one of those things where like Cole would kind of like look in his bag, pull out the one little satchel that he had, and very, very carefully just undo it and turn it the mushroom that he would have found in the demi-plane.
Oh my god. Cole.
A mushroom falls out, and there's a eyeball.
You kept that?
I thought it was interesting.
Alright, I'm gonna
But
kill
if
it.
somebody's watching
gonna kill it.
watching us with that, you sure that's not somebody's eye?
I know exactly whose eye that is.
Yeah, true. That's why I wanted to kind of get rid of it.
I don't know. Who wants
Why
to do
did
the
you
honor?
keep it?
Because it was interesting looking.
Ariell, do you want to do the honors or should I do it?
Do it. You just hear from the back.
Also, Coleton, I don't know if I don't think I heard you.
Yeah, you don't even finish the sentence, and I've already shot a guiding bolt at it.
Okay. As
'Cause
you do,
hell no.
you roll me damage, because you're going to hit it.
46. Okay.
Oops. Not what I wanted.
15 points.
15? Okay.
Radiant.
As, who has Arcana trained in the group?
Me.
Me.
Not West.
If you guys have Arcana trained, roll me, oh, that's just tavern, not travel. Roll me a, perception first.
Perception.
Yes. If you have Arcana trained.
Right.
Mountain Pass, sorry, that's what I wanted.
25.
Okay. Oops.
16.
Alrighty. So, as the guiding bolt goes, it hits the mushroom. See the mushroom flies up into the air. Hits the ground. But one thing that you guys, both of you guys saw. When the beam hit, it almost looked like the beam went completely around the mushroom itself. And the mushroom was not touched by the beam.
You brought back a cursed object.
What? So,
We brought
Based
back
on
a
your
cow and a
all's
reaper. It balances.
based on y'all's observations, both of you guys can roll me Arcana.
Ooh. Not 20.
Okay.
28 total.
24 for Cole.
Okay.
Cole got a 15 plus 9.
You've seen that type of magic work before. A Cole, you've read about it. No, both of you guys have read about it. Looks like literally, and by all definitions, literally, a field around the mushroom that reflected the magic. And with something that strong, you've heard of very old wizards, the stereotypical ones that stay in their towers, extract things from entities and will be able to use them in experimentations. That works very well for at least maybe something to dispel or reflect magic. You don't think it has a lot of potency within it, but it could be used as a tool.
So basically, the thing itself is like a component.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Cole's gonna just kind of like very, very carefully like pick it up. I'm gonna name him Gilbert.
Oh my gosh.
Within the next couple of days, if you want to study it, you will be able to discern what it can do. And
I'm gonna look at that mushroom with an eye, and then I'll look at my shield with an eye. Was like, well, I guess it's kind of like this.
Kind of, yeah. This mushroom in of itself can't really be affected by magic easily. So you have that property. In addition, it can be used as a one-time dispel magic before the magic within the mushroom to reflect it gets used up.
So one-time use.
It's a one-time use of dispel magic at level 3.
Okay.
Seen that type of mushroom before?
Are you saying or are you asking? Sorry.
He's asking. Like, well, I'm asking. Like, has he seen that type of mushroom before?
No, you never have.
Okay.
It does not look. It's organic, but in an inorganic way, if that makes sense to you.
In a natural way?
Unnatural, yes. It looks very Frankenstein created.
Ugh. Don't like that.
So, as you guys are passing the next couple of days, if there's anything specific that you guys would like to do, going to whoever is leading the expedition, other than Ariell, since we're patrolling, not necessarily guiding the expedition, roll me a survival.
I'm not really proficient in survival, but I kind of want to see if, like, Rognarv kind of wants to be in the front.
You can be in the front, but who's guiding?
Guiding.
I
I
actually have a spell for this. Can I use it?
Sure.
Find the path.
Okay, then that does
Quickest
it.
way there. Let's go.
All right.
Nice.
Nice.
As a spell has been used, and I'll say that for the purposes of this, how long does it last? 8 hours or 24 hours?
I
Or
think
is
it's
it just
24
permanent?
hours.
Okay.
I imagine Wes would
Yeah,
just be like
it's
ready.
up to 1 day.
Okay.
There's a GPS.
Wes would just be ready to like be like, "Hey, okay, I think we." But Addy goes that way, and just goes.
He's instinctually a step ahead of you as he just mutters the incantation and casts a spell. So.
Cole, I could have prayed for Farlacon.
Now he's got it.
With that, knowing the path, I'm going to reduce the time it will take you guys to get there from a D8 to D6, and it still takes you 6 days.
Even with my my one barbarian thing, which is the elk.
3 days then, because you do double the speed. Addy and Wes, you don't know if you're competing with each other to try to find the correct path or what, but it is encouraging the others to move faster. As you're going through mountain, you're going through hillside and plains and thick forest, following rivers and aqueducts, and eventually following a road that doesn't look like it's a natural road, but your instincts, Wes, and your spell definitely tell you this is the fastest way to get to the set destination. On the cuff of I'll say mid 5th day. Still, the sun has not peaked at the highest point. It's still late morning. Sorry, we'll say late morning of the 5th day. If you guys traveling, here and there, eating off the land, taking y'all's rations. So, without last there, I do need you guys to mark off 5 days worth of food rations, if you do not mind. As you guys are approaching this, Ariell, your 23 does spot something. You see a man on a bridge being surrounded
I am the bridge keeper.
By
Question 3.
What is your name?
this man, who is definitely not in the mood to answer any questions, is being surrounded by Goliaths.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
It looks like a 1v4 fight. And then with your perception, as you're about to turn around, you heard a movement within the stone, and just instinctually you move, and you see 2 more Goliaths literally running on the stone itself on the cliffside before the river falls, like there were goddamn mountain goats without any problem whatsoever. Almost like they had a spell just to like. You've seen Carabao do this with the spider climb, but it looks like these guys are doing naturally.
How big does this guy look who's trying to fight these things?
You got a 23, right? He looks like he can handle himself, but it's still many
Compared
versus.
to West.
Like, how big is he, I guess?
Yeah. I have an idea, just depends.
He actually kind of looks about Wes's size.
Oh shit.
Like he looks like a big dude.
I can try.
He's wearing studded leather, has a large bow on his back and a large sword on his back.
I'm going to Sending Stone.
Okay.
And kind of fill Rognarv in on the situation. Tell them to skirt around the side. I'm going to try to get him out of here. I'll call for backup if I need it.
Okay, I'll say that you guys are about 30 feet behind. So, with that...
Yeah, I'm gonna answer back. Ariell was like, well, that's a lot of Goliaths. I think he needs our help.
Fine.
What do you think? I'm gonna look at the party.
Yeah. Stormlords
so there's
suck.
Goliaths in front of him and behind him on the bridge. So, to paint the scene, let me... Yes, he's definitely surrounded. Let me move you guys to the map.
Map.
Yeah, there's a map.
Map?
Map.
Sent you a
Hey.
question, Jesus.
Okay. Oh, wait, you guys aren't here. What are you doing? Yes, I will look at that in a minute. So, Ariell, I'll say that you're here. How high up do you want to be?
I would say it'd probably be around 50 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you do not mind, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Wes and Addy technically were guiding. If you do not mind writing that on your character profile so we know how far up you are. To describe the scene, there is a large river kind of coursing through a old bridge. Again, this path isn't really like for carts and wagons. This looks like an older path, but more direct, with mountain sides leaning downward, with some paths here and there leading to a different side of the mountain, approaching where you can see off in the distance the clear castle of Whitestone. And at this distance, you even see this large tree, like in front of the castle itself, as you see Ariell, and in a second, the rest of you guys. You see these 2 Goliaths over here, kind of running on the side of the cliff and hanging on, just like and panting a little bit, like they were like they're tired, but it looks natural to them, just hanging onto the side of the cliff. As there's these 2 over here, and Ariell, because of your perception being so high, you also see one other lass down here, who looks like she's climbing up to like block off this half-orc's exit. So, for the purposes of this, what is the group going to do that's behind? Are you moving forward, or are you stopping to process?
Like, personally, Rognarv wants to, like, run towards here and help.
Okay.
Is
that the general consensus with everybody?
That's his idea, and that he will tell that to the party. And
Okay.
But he will follow the party's lead, basically, kind of like that.
If
Majority wins, basically.
If that's what you guys are doing?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
as
for, yeah.
Ariell, you're speaking on your stone, giving them enough time to be slightly on the stones above. You guys will hear this Goliath look towards the towering, technically, over this half-orc man. Looks like you're gonna be fun too. We lost many brothers. We're gonna take it on you, poor boy. Not your day. And at that, hey, I'm going to read this message in a second. I would like, hey, Dickie, do you want to describe your character?
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, tell me you didn't lose him.
Man! Uh-oh.
We might have audio issues.
Oh, no. Yeah, I see the green.
Yeah, I think he's speaking, but we're just not hearing it.
Dang it.
Well, it's, hey, Vic, since you drew this beautiful half-orc, you want to describe the physical appearance of him?
Sure. So you see this kind of like broad strapping half-orc, who looks about, oh my goodness, the dog just hit his head. Oh no. Baby boy, it's okay. Go lay down. So you see this large strapping half-orc who looks about in same size as West. Is he back?
Hello?
Father! No, okay. He's got grayish yellow skin. He has, like, long, silver hair. I believe green eyes. And he's wearing studded leather armor. And on his right bicep, you see a burn scar. And that is what you see. And, of course, the signature tusks of a half-orc.
Interesting.
You see that he's currently has a great sword wielded out in a defensive manner. So, for the purposes of this, I'm going to ask everyone to roll initiative so we see what's going to happen. Because as it goes for Goliaths, they're not interested in talking. And the few experiences you guys had with them, at least the Storm Lords, this herd of storms, are definitely not. So,
Cole's first time dealing with Stormlords.
yeah, it kind of is. With that,
It's not fun!
I'm not going to... Oh, that's a odd number. I'm not going to go ahead and play any fighting music because technically the fight has not started. But this is just for us to have everything situated, just in case something does brew. Oh, I won't be able to do that. Okay. Is that how that works? Okay, Bob. And then can I just add you to the initiative board? Okay.
Oh, so I don't have to write the thing down now?
I almost forgot how to do this.
Nice.
There's like a... Oh, it's Control U. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Control U. We're still gonna have to do it. It's when it's here. Should have done it before. It's faster if Jeremiah just writes it for our purposes right now. Okay. 20 plus.
21.
All right. Wes, you're up on the first, my dude.
21!
Okay. 15 to 20.
16.
17.
18.
Okay, so
Damn,
the
Maddie.
18s, you guys can decide who goes first.
Decide who's first or roll off.
Yeah, exactly.
Normally I wouldn't care, but I am right in front of the bridge.
Do you,
Okay.
Addie, do you want him to go first?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So then Ariell, Addie, Rognarv. What did you get, Cole?
16.
16. Okay. I'm pulling off Oleg's stats just in case because I don't hear Dickie.
Yeah, I think he disconnected, so I think he's trying to fix his audio issues right now.
Okay, understood.
I haven't
All
gotten
right.
any messages from him yet.
So coincidentally, or good. They both got the same number, Ortith and the Goliath. So
You mean
it
Oleg?
goes Oleg. Sorry,
I know.
Oleg and the Goliath. So Oleg goes first, and then the Goliaths after. So, with this,
Wait, where's Cole?
Cole, Oleg, then Goliath.
Okay.
With that, Wes, you have the first move, and until blood is drawn, I will not put battle music, unless
Okay.
you guys are intending to fight them.
Okay, so how many feet are we currently?
You guys are
from-
in the right spot. I moved you guys
Okay.
the 30 feet before meeting up with the Ariell.
Okay.
Since we have so many
Alright.
people here, let me make the.
All right. So this isn't. So this is just regular terrain. It's not difficult, right?
Correct, until you start dropping down.
Okay. All right. I got you. So technically, right here would be a drop.
Yes, I will start making those little notations, which I could have done earlier.
So I guess that's 30 right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The annotations I'm giving you is going to be how many feet is the drop.
Okay.
Where is
Appreciate
the,
it.
like the edge of the little cliff? Like these are the edge?
5 foot
Yeah.
drop.
So the shadows would be yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I have more room then.
It's like basically this is the edge
Mm-hmm.
of where West is. Okay.
Okay. So
I don't know
I
why
would get about right there.
Okay. Well, that's dumb.
Wait.
All right.
5 feet from here to
And then jumping.
the ground, basically, is 5 feet.
From the top. I can't click because the layer I'm in.
Oh. This is
Yes.
to this is 5 feet.
Correct.
And then this to this is okay, you're writing it. It's 10
Yeah.
feet. Okay, dokes.
I guess. So probably. I guess yelling out to the individual on the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Dad, do you have connection yet? Can you say words?
Hang on.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Oh,
I just
oh.
need you to. I need your character to respond to me. Is all I need.
Okay.
All right. Wes literally stopping right before the bridge.
All right. Yeah. I mean,
And-
it just. Can anybody hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wes stopping before the bridge. He's looking over to Oleg, and he is yelling to him to join us on our side.
Okay.
Like, hey, we got your back on this. You can run towards us.
I'm trying to pull up my map. My whole computer fried on me.
Oh gosh.
So in the current, you are on a bridge surrounded by one Goliath behind you, and 4 in front of you, as
Right.
the bridge is overlooking water. Oh, I should probably put how far the water is to fall down. Where are you?
What?
Give me snaps.
1,000 feet.
No,
Just 2.
no.
I just think of Palpatine.
No. There you go. It's about a 94-foot drop. So, Wes, you say that. What else do you do?
I am gonna hold my action for an Eldritch Blast that if they attack Oleg in any means, I'm going to fire at the person that is attacking Oleg.
You, this Half-Orc guy that you just currently met. Yeah.
I don't fucking know him, but hey,
Yeah.
if he's in trouble, I'm gonna help him.
All right. Good.
It's
all
what
right.
I do.
It is what you do. All right. Ready, action, hold it. Ariell, what are we doing?
I'm going to yell to Oleg, say, "You there on the bridge, towards us, onto land," and I'm going to fly down
Okay.
to about here. Here, I guess,
Okay.
so he can pass me. And could I hold my action?
Oleg looks over his shoulder at the group and kind of gives a look like, what the hell?
Hey man, we know nothing about you. We're here to help. We're
Guys.
just be the weirdest looking group.
Yeah, I mean, you see a green-skinned half-elf, you see a flying boy, a tiefling, this man with a large hammer appearing out of nowhere, a robot scorpion guy, and a dwarf in full plate armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty diverse bunch
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, weird is
adventurers.
definitely a thing. Okay,
But yeah, no, I want to hold my action if possible. So the second Oleg gets onto land past the bridge,
mm-hmm.
yeah. Well, could I do that? Could I cast command once he's off the bridge as my
Yes,
action?
you can hold command, yeah.
Okay. Yes, I will
what
do
is
that.
your passive perception?
Yeah, passive perception 15.
15, just enough. All right. You notice that there is a Goliath underneath the bridge on the stone down here.
Ooh. Lovely.
Go.
Oh, who do I want to cast this on? Which one of the Goliaths looks like he might be the leader?
To be honest, it doesn't really look like any one of them would be a leader. They all look pretty even in scars. There are odd skin patterns between the grays, whites, and darks. Pellets here and there. They're all wielding long swords or clubs. None of them have any defensive gear whatsoever.
Okay. Then.
Oh,
yeah, I'll just...
wait 1 second, Dickie, just because we're doing Torn Order.
Yeah, we're initiative right now, so.
Yeah, I know we were out for a second. I don't recall where you were. I'll just put you there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, anything else, Ariell?
I will say to, like, once Oleg is done, I will tell. Well, let's see how far it is from me. Actually, yeah, okay. I will tell this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hold my action to command him to approach.
Okay. So let me know when that is officially casted. And with that, Ariell, Addy, what are we doing?
He is going to walk up as far as he can go. So I think it's like 30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, his walk speed is 30 feet. He's going to walk as far as he can up and just make his presence known. And he is also going to cast his symbiotic entity.
Nice. Okay. Do you want your spores to be visible or invisible?
Visible.
Okay.
He wants to let those people know that he's here.
Okay. As Addy walks up and you all see this, like, almost like from his own skin, just these spores just appear, and this fungi and nature itself start growing on every single part of his visible body. Do you have control over your character? Just
Who?
Addy. Okay, she does. Okay, cool. You said you were walking up or no? Am I mistaken? Len.
Sorry, I was muted. I didn't know my dog was barking.
Okay, no problem.
Gosh, whiskey.
No. Yeah. My roll 20 isn't working. I'm trying to get it reconnected, so I can't move him. But he's moving 30 feet up.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, so we're right there. As you are down on the ground, as he's moving, I'm just gonna do general morale. As you do see a couple, everybody of the Goliaths look, and they start speaking in giant Amuchi slur. What's up? Hey, what's that? Towards pointing towards Addy. With that, Addy Rognarv, what are we doing?
Quick question from here to here, is that a 30 feet drop or 25 feet? I mean, 15 feet drop from here to here, or is this a 5 feet and then 10 feet?
Yeah, it's essentially 15 feet to get down here. Yeah.
Okay, from here to here, basically.
Yeah, technically, yeah, because it's the 5 and yes.
I have a little plan.
You are mathing correct, my friend.
Yes. So Rognarv is gonna cast first. He is where will 30 feet get you?
Well, depends on where you're going, because right now is everything square by square, so like that's 30.
Oh, it's a square by square from here, from where we are.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, the map has limitations, obviously, but yes, it is.
Okay.
So it depends on where you want to go.
So first, Rognarv will cast a fly on himself,
Good.
and that gives me 60 feet. I thought it was 50, but this whole time it was 60.
Oh, we could have been flying 10 more
Limiting
feet.
yourself.
So I will cast that. I will fly up 5 feet up.
Okay.
So just to
You've been
get
thinking in
the-
bird eye, man.
Yeah. And then 5 feet from there, I'm gonna be over 45, 50. This is 50 feet. That's 55 feet technically, basically,
Okay.
of my movement because of I moved 5 feet up. So this is 55. I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay.
And
What is
then
your
from-
passive perception since you're 5 feet up in the air?
16.
16.
Well,
All right.
I'm here now, so 15 feet. I think I'm 15 feet up because of the ground.
Okay. Yeah. Then you
Right?
definitely see it. Yeah. Yes, you would see this without passive then, because of your height advantage. You see another Goliath running on the
God.
stone, and you see from this distance as he's just excited. You see that he's leaning over to jump the remaining part that he needs to. You are, except for Wes, which is not new to you. Goliaths are incredibly agile for their size, and mountainous terrain is their playing ground.
Yeah.
So, Rognarv, anything else?
Y'all in for a treat.
Brom will be like immediately just pop, just he's gonna jump basically right here.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Brom.
Yeah, he's gonna jump and he's gonna be running 35 feet, and then I'm gonna look at him. Hey, jump, girl, and then the last 5 feet of her movement is gonna be here, and then she'll drop 15 feet. But
Okay.
no, she won't. Immediately, as soon as Brom jumps off the cliff, Rognar. Oh wait, no, Rognar will look at her. Reaction.
For the fall.
Feather fall.
As a feather gets thrown into the air, you just see Brom just
Imagine
music.
daintily sticking a leg out.
Yeah.
Like a magical girl landing.
slowly falls to the ground.
Please draw that.
Yeah, girl, 10 out of 10.
With Rognarv's turn.
That's it.
All right. Oleg, what are we doing?
Me.
Oleg.
Oh, Cole. I apologize.
Oh,
I did skip
Cole.
Cole.
Oh, it's
I
Cole.
Cole was up.
Yeah, my bad. I
Cole's up.
apologize. I did skip Cole. Apologies. Cole, what are
Oh
we
my
doing?
god. I know he's blending in with all the rocks.
And the jokes continue. Hey, Cole, what are we doing?
Cole's gonna move 25 feet up here, basically at the edge, and
Look down like a cat, deciding if you want to go outside. Like,
it's like, this is nice. Oh, this is nice. I had a really, really long week. Long few months.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Y'all might want to just not.
Sounded nice.
He's holding action to cast confusion on this area right here.
what?
As your threats seem to be like encouraging them, almost like they're wanting to fight. They're
You're
very
only making them excited.
They're kind of hesitant towards Addy, but when anybody else confronts them, they seem excited.
Way to go, front doing my work.
And so you're all right. If you guys are holding action, I would love for you guys to put a marker I use orange a lot for hold the action. So because we have 2 more turns, and that might be the end of tonight's game because of time, and then we'll have to continue this fight in the next session. So now, sorry, I skipped and rushed. Oleg, what are we doing?
He's
No audio issues. I feel like he's just gonna go up and punch somebody, but I'm not sure.
I
Oleg.
think that's what he wants to do. Like,
I mean, sounds about right.
taking out his great sword.
Okay. Walking
Yes.
forward.
Yes.
And initiating. All right, roll me to hit. Roll me your 3 attacks.
And he's going to take his extra action, so that's 3 attacks.
Yes, yes.
3 attacks.
All right.
Yeah, level 11 fighters, man. I mean, what?
I know, right?
what?
Strong boys with
So
with
that
great
is
swords.
going to be plus 18. So he's going to roll 6 six-sided dice for 6, 11,
Wait.
16, 18, 23.
What did you get to hit?
Huh?
What did you
What
get
was-
to hit?
I got
Oh, I lost it.
11.
I only heard 11. 11 does not hit. What was the
You
other...
hear me?
I hear you, yes. Okay, what were the attacks?
Come on. This is ridiculous.
Dude,
You can type it if you want on Facebook.
Yeah, type your numbers in.
Okay, so there's 2. So he hit
Okay, so I guess he hit 2 out of 3 is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, but I need to know what his attack is because you guys said on the AC.
Yeah.
This nice peaceful music, have ever so tranquil.
Hang on.
Yeah, 29 and 20 definitely hit. Yes, okay. So I put yes.
29. Yeah, I guess that hits.
It definitely hits, yes, for sure. Okay. Yeah, so roll me your damage. That's 4d6 plus your strength and your
12.
12 total?
Plus
12. Mm-hmm.
That's plus 12, so that make it plus 1. So 14.
Okay, 14 for the first one?
No. Oh, hold on. No.
Okay.
I rolled 10, and it's plus 6 for splashing, and he hit twice. So that's plus 12, correct?
Yeah, so your great sword would be 2d6 plus your strength, which is 5, plus 1 for your, because it's a magical
That's
sword.
6.
So 6 total. So
Right,
yeah.
so it's 6. So I hit twice, so 6 plus 6 is 12 plus 10, 22 points.
22. Okay. You did roll 4d6, correct? Not 2.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
4,
Cool. Okay. Great.
4c6.
Perfect. I wanted to make sure that you rolled all your dice. For some reason, I thought you said
Yes.
you rolled 2. As you go slice, and you see that the first hit, almost like he's giving it to you, it cuts his bare chest, and as he didn't anticipate the accurate and hard hit from you. As you move again, slice upwards. This time he definitely blocks with his sword and starts parrying away. And the last one misses, just clean up in the air. And he looks at you. It's gonna be fun. And
You don't know me too well, lad, do you?
as it looks like both of you are angsting for the fight. And as every single one of these Goliaths just starts pounding on their chest, and they all
Oh, here we go.
rage.
Y'all are in for this.
As we're going to have this one jump here, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. underneath the bridge, jump. So she just runs, climbing ferociously over an edge. This guy's going to climb on top. This guy's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Almost like he is just sprinting on the stone itself without using any aid whatsoever. He is going to stand back. This one is going to climb up. You're in the air, right, Rognarv?
15 feet.
Okay. Then 5, 10, 15, 20. 20, 25 off the edge over here. And this young lad, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, is running this way. Second movement. Alrighty. With that, we're going to roll some attacks and then see what happens. So, as I should have had these notes out earlier, let's just look over here. As the audience gets to see the behind the scenes of how many attacks these gentlemen have. There we go. Okay, cool. So, Ariell, the first one, 24.
That hits.
Then this one's higher than 24. And then if that was higher, 19 is higher. So that would be 28 at the last one. So that's 3 attacks on Ariell. 17 misses, I believe.
Yep.
Another 17. Okay, so that's 3 attacks by this man, as she is definitely assisting him. And with that, let me double check one thing. As combat has definitely started. Okay, cool. So that is 1 attack. That is 41 points of slashing damage. As you see the Goliath just run over, as the other one kind of just punches you in the chest as you kind of defend yourself, taking out your weapons. As she swings high, the other Goliath takes motion to basically backstab you, slicing your back, slicing upwards, and then trying to go for like a neck block, grabbing your hair as you kind of just hit with your glaive and spin around. And they're definitely instinctively trying to hit you. And Oleg. So first Goliath that tries to go towards you. That
triggers my action.
Yes, please. If it triggers your action, please.
Oh yeah, same.
18, and then a 25 would be the only ones that I believe hit. Because 11 does not. And keep your actions when you do them. Give me 1 second. And then 14, I believe, misses. And then that is 21, which I believe hits. So
that would hit.
Okay, so then the other one would hit too. So that is going to be 4 attacks. As I'm just grabbing one more d8 because this will be simpler for me. Oh, that's a 1s. That is 31 points of damage from 4 attacks. I rolled a couple of 1s on those dice. As you see them slashing, as you're peering and countering each one of them, but they're working instinctively. When one attacks and is an obvious thing to be blocked, the other one strikes. They're fighting efficiently, they're fighting dirty, and they're fighting instinctively. With that, ready actions that are triggered.
Okay.
Wes.
I rolled. So it says I have 3 modes of Eldritch Blast to use.
Okay.
So first one I rolled was a 16.
Hits.
Second one was a 15.
Misses.
And the last one was a natural 20, so 25.
Confirm the 20.
That's a 14.
All right. So the last one doubles the dice, so you're technically still doing 3d10.
All right.
So who are you hitting? Apologies.
The first one that attacked Oleg.
Okay, so the guy over here. All right.
Yes.
Sure, I'll give it to you. Technically the Goliath is taller than Oleg, so you'll be able to hit.
Okay.
So roll me damage.
Ooh, I maxed on one.
Oh, good.
To add charisma to that.
As you guys see Wes's hammer appear, and then
That is a collective 26 points of force damage.
26. Now the raging.
Force damage.
Yes, it is force damage.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Okay. As this one is considered bloodied. As like you see 3 dark energy beams just hit the Goliath in the face and the chest. As Cole, what are we doing?
I need a wisdom save from the 3 Goliaths right here because he casted confusion.
What's the range of confusion?
10 feet.
Wait.
10 feet. Okay.
Okay.
A 10 feet circle or cone?
Oh, excuse me. The range is 90 feet, but it's a 10-foot radius sphere.
Okay, so it's sphere. That's about a 10-foot sphere. Okay. So you would only be able to get 2.
Okay.
Which 2 do you want?
The 2 that are in front of, those 2.
Okay. So wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
They're great at that.
I got a natural 20 and a 1.
What? Wait,
Shit!
a natural 28 and that one?
Mm-hmm.
Only one is-
So 1 passes.
Yeah.
What is the effects on confusion? Oh, you have those, right? I'm gonna.
Yes, I do. Basically, when
It's
they
a
to
D10.
determine the detection, roll a d8 to decide the direction of each.
Oh, it's a
dice.
D8? Okay.
Yeah, the creature doesn't take an action this turn. Sorry.
That's
Yeah.
like the list of effects.
Yeah, and that's basically listing the effects.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
sorry.
All right, so you have one that is confused. Ariell, did you have a ready action?
I did, but it was kind of negated when Oleg moved forward instead of backwards, so I took
Okay.
that orange token off.
All right, and with this, and with a fight commencing for next time, with meeting a new friend 6-ish days ago, saying goodbye to 5 and 1, and now meeting another person that might need maybe help. I don't know. It depends on how the fight goes.
Wes is in a vulnerable, clingy state. He's gonna do whatever he can.
All right, and with that, I'll thank you guys so much for joining us, welcoming our new player.
Yes.
Some new
Welcome
characters
officially to Sacred World.
Officially to the Sacred World game.
Welcome to hell.
I started watching Sacred World, and now I'm in it.
And your dreams can come true.
Dreams do come true.
It will be the Hotel California. You can check out anytime you want, but you can never leave.
Oh my God, yes. And with that, we'll say bye, everyone. Please be safe. Please take care of one another. All right, adios.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.